One day, you will run out of tomorrows. Not today, maybe not this year, maybe not even this decade. But one day, the future you've been counting on will disappear, and all that will remain is what you did with the time you were given. Most people live as if life has an unlimited supply of second chances. They assume there will always be another opportunity, another Monday, another New Year, another moment to start, another day to become serious, another chance to fix what they keep postponing. But life never promised that, not once. The frightening thing about time is that it doesn't make announcements. It doesn't tell you when you're experiencing your last chance, your last conversation with someone, your last year of youth, your last opportunity to take a risk, your last chance to become the person you wanted to be. Life rarely tells you when a chapter is ending. It simply ends. And yet most people live as if they have forever. Forever to chase their dreams. Forever to tell people how they feel. Forever to repair relationships. Forever to improve themselves. Forever to begin. But forever is a fantasy. Today is real. Think about how often you've delayed something important. Not because you couldn't do it. Because you believed there would be another chance. Another day. Another month. Another year. You weren't lazy. You were comfortable. Comfortable with the illusion that time was on your side. But time isn't on anyone's side. Time moves forward. Always. Without emotion. Without hesitation. Without mercy. It doesn't slow down because you're confused. It doesn't stop because you're afraid. It doesn't wait because you're unprepared. It keeps moving. And it takes pieces of your life with it. Every sunrise removes one day from your future. Every birthday removes 1 year. Every hour that passes becomes untouchable, permanent, gone, never to return. Yet most people spend these irreplaceable moments worrying about things that won't matter, seeking approval from people who won't remember, arguing over things that won't change their lives, distracting themselves from the reality they don't want to face. The reality is simple. You are getting older, every single day. And so is everyone you love, your parents, your friends, your family, your mentors, the people who matter. Nobody escapes that truth. Nobody. One day you'll realize the people around you won't always be here. And when that realization arrives, the things you currently stress about will seem insignificant. The opinions, the embarrassment, the fear of failure, the fear of looking foolish. Suddenly those things become meaningless, because you'll understand something deeper. Life was never about avoiding mistakes. It was about living before time ran out. Most people don't fear death. They fear regret. They fear reaching the end and realizing they never truly lived, never truly tried, never truly risked anything, never truly became themselves. That's the fear, not the end. The wasted opportunity before the end. Imagine reaching old age. Imagine sitting alone with your memories. No more excuses, no more delays, no more some days. Only memories. Would you be proud of what you see? Or would you see a life filled with hesitation? A life controlled by fear? A life that was always waiting to begin? Because the saddest thing in the world isn't failure. It's potential that never became reality. Dreams that never became action. Goals that never became effort, ideas that never became creation, lives that never became fully lived. There are people right now who would do anything for another chance, another year, another month, another week, another day. People who understand the value of time because they no longer have as much of it. And meanwhile, others waste what they still possess, not because they're bad people, because they believe there will always be more. One day you'll discover something. The perfect moment never arrives. The perfect conditions never arrive. The perfect level of confidence never arrives. The perfect version of yourself never arrives. Action comes first. Confidence comes later. Growth comes later. Results come later. Everything begins with action. The future you've been imagining depends on decisions you're avoiding today, not tomorrow. Today. The stronger body. The successful career, the disciplined mind, the meaningful life. All of it begins with choices made now, not eventually. Now. Every great life is built through ordinary days. Days where nobody was watching. Days where nobody cared. Days where discipline was chosen over comfort. Days where action defeated excuses. Days where progress was small but real. Those days create extraordinary lives. The problem is that extraordinary lives don't look extraordinary while they're being built. They look boring, repetitive, slow, unremarkable, which is why most people quit. They mistake the absence of immediate results for the absence of progress. But progress is often invisible, just like a seed growing underground, just like roots spreading beneath the surface, just like strength being built one repetition at a time. You don't see it immediately, but it's happening. And one day the results appear. The people you admire weren't given extra time. They weren't handed additional years. They weren't gifted extra hours. They simply treated time differently. They respected it, protected it, invested it, while others spent it carelessly. Time is the ultimate equalizer. Every billionaire, every athlete, every artist, every student, every entrepreneur, every person alive receives the same 24 hours. The difference is what they do with them. One day, there will be no more chances to start, no more opportunities to become, no more opportunities to grow, no more opportunities to change. And when that day arrives, you will wish for the opportunities you have right now, the opportunities you're overlooking, the opportunities you're postponing, the opportunities you're taking for granted. So stop waiting. Stop assuming there will always be another chance. Stop treating your future like it's guaranteed. It isn't. None of it is. That's what makes life valuable. That's what makes today valuable. Because one day, it will be too late to start, too late to try, too late to become, too late to discover what was possible. And when that day comes, the only thing that will matter is whether you lived fully while you had the chance. The clock is moving. The question is, what are you going to do before it stops?